What's going on, people? Welcome back to our Arsenal Transfer News live show. Back again, of course, giving you the latest Arsenal news. I wish it was positive, man. I wish it was good news. Wish we were signing Eze, but look, I'm sure everyone's seen it. What's going on with Eze, Tottenham, our biggest rivals, hijacking the deal. They're in talks with Eze. They're confident they can get the deal done. When I go through the latest today, looking like this could fall through our hands, people, and he could end up being a Tottenham player. Get your thoughts in down below. Be it everyone as always. Make sure you guys smash out the likes. Get your comments in down below as well. I want to read all through them as always, people. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. You know, the weather's nice in England. It's about 28 degrees today. So I'm doing it a bit early so I can go out and and get a tan, hopefully. But yeah, apart from Arsenal, man, because the window signing, you know, Gyökeres for the brilliant. You know, we got the striker signing in. So the Mendy signing was good, but it's slowly sort of getting to the stage now where this could end up being an average window if we're really looking at it, people, because, you know, we're losing out on our target, especially Eze, which we're going to talk about today, of course, the latest with this. But how's everyone doing, man? Hope everyone's doing well. Big up everyone as always for tuning in. Absolute legends. Big up the chat. Me Fratello, Don's in the chat. Big up Don, man. He says, Fratello, what's making it worse is potentially Rodrygo to City too. We have no ambition as a club. Facts. You know, we heard that yesterday as well. Rodrygo on his way to Man City, potentially. He's apparently our dream target. You know, everyone was saying, oh, Arteta loves Rodrygo. He's in love with the player. He's in love with Rodrygo. I don't understand why we're not going for him. Same with Eze now as well. Big up Top Gunner in the building, man. This could, yeah, facts. This could turn out to be a poor window after all. Exactly. You know, don't get twisted. We got the striker in for fantastic. Mendy's in, yeah, that's all good. And then the other signings were just for squad depth, really. But if the window ended right now and we're left with this in terms of incomings, that's not good enough, people. I'm sorry. You know, you can't miss out on Eze. You have to get. We need at least 2 more signings in my opinion. Smash like, subscribe. Big up Top Gunner. Arteta ain't got a clue. Bless up, bro. Yeah, it's 5 out of 10. You know, so far. It really is. It really is, man. Big up yourself, Arteta ain't got a clue. Big up my guy FK in the building every single time, man. Big up Josh. Well, let's shoot yet again. The club and the manager. When will these fans ever wake up? Yep. This is what I'm saying. It just seems like every single window. We did it under Wenger as well. Obviously Arteta, Edu. Every single window, we're still short. You know, like this window, for example, we still need at least another player or at least another 2 players going into the season, really. It's very, very frustrating. We've never done a window what's required. Bless up during the building as well. Yeah, that actually ends, guys. What are we in now? 12th of August. Next Monday is when the results come through for that to see if we got in. So anyone who's not voted, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. We got Jordan in the building. Big up Jordan as well. Hope you're all good, man. Getting phone calls and all that as always. People want to call my phone down. But yeah, bless up to you, Jordan, mate. Hope you're doing well, bro. What you doing, restream, man? Here we go. Seth Rollins FC. Satless manager now, Berta out. Plasma, big up, bro. This is what I'm saying. Everyone's saying about the new intro. I was that confident, man. I was speaking to my guy Tom. I was like, put him in the intro, yeah, because I think we're gonna sign him. Right? I was so confident. I even put him in the intro. That's got to be cut out now completely, people. If he does go to Tottenham, of course. My guy Tom's gonna have to do it again, I reckon. But yeah, I was that confident, man. I was like, yes, you know, Eze's gonna come to Arsenal. I mean, he still can, but right now it's looking unlikely, especially with all this Tottenham news as well. We're going to talk about in just a minute. Big up to Magisha as well. How you doing, Magisha? Hope you're doing well every single time. As it needs to be cut out. We got a Spurs fan in the chat. Big up to you, Blake. Satless frauds. All my days. Sat the coach. Arteta out now. We're missing out Eze. Thank you so much for that, Drew, as always, bro. I'm still confident we'll get Eze since we've agreed personal terms. We should have time to strike a deal with Palace. Need to get over the line as soon as possible. This is what we got in our favour, isn't it, Plasma? Is the fact that he does want Arsenal over anyone else. You know, he was in our academy as a kid, and he's public came out and said that it's his dream to play for Arsenal, and that's what the story's going around right now. He still favours moves to Arsenal. That's what we got in our favour. The player is out there. He wants Arsenal over Tottenham, but this was a concern a few weeks ago. You know, what if they come in and say, and if they get the club-to-club talk sorted out with Palace and they pay what Palace want, he could end up at Palace if we don't move quick enough, man. Creo's in the building. Bless up, Creo, man. How you doing, bro? Hope all is well, you, mate. Bless up yourself, Creo, every single time, mate. If we don't sign Eze, sackable offense for everyone. Bigger AFC always in the building, mate, as well. Big up. Hope everyone's doing well today as well. This can't be true, mate. This is, I mean, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. Arteta wants training sessions at London Colney held in total darkness, so his players can develop predator level ball track, whatever that. Yeah, tracking this. What is his manager smoking? Yeah, if it weren't bad enough when this guy was literally sitting there hiring what they call like pickpocketers, yeah, to make the players more aware. Like this has got. I thought this is fake, but if it wouldn't surprise me if it's true. To be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if it's true. Moose is in the building. Big up Musa. Same old Arsenal. I'm not even surprised. Remember last season, guys, I think with Nico Williams, and we ended up with Sterling on loan. Yeah, keep your comments down below, people. Let's get into everything, man. Let's get into the news. So Romano said, understand Tottenham are also back in talks for Eberechi Eze in a separate deal from Savio. Spurs trying again for Eze while they work on Savio following Maddison's injury and Son's exit. Eze is keen, but deal depends on Palace as the release clause is now expired. Not good news there, people. He goes on to say, let me find it quickly. He goes on to say here as well, about an hour ago, Eberechi Eze is keen on the move as Palace are informed of his desire to play Champions League football. Deal now depends on club-to-club talks, but Spurs are seriously working on it, as reported earlier. That don't sound good. Spurs are seriously working on it. Why are we not seriously working on it, Arsenal, man? And he's keen on the move as well, because we're not there at the moment, are we? We're not there. If we go in for the race for Eze, we actually show ambition, and we go and, you know, put in a club-to-club talk, and we actually go and be serious to sign Eze, yeah? He's going to choose Arsenal over Tottenham. But the reason why he's keen on the move is because Arsenal don't seem to be there at the moment. It's all about, we got to sell players first. Sell before we buy. Ben Jacobs says, more on Eze and Spurs. Fresh talk started in the light of James Maddison and failure to land at Morgan Gibbs White. Eze is a long-standing target, but early in the window, Spurs decided not to move. Spurs are aware that Arsenal have a player buy-in, but believe Eze has not discounted their projects. Spurs are also prepared to move quickly. Arsenal seem to not be moving quickly, obviously, but both Spurs and Arsenal view Eze as a 10. Understand Spurs' starting valuation is similar to the 55 million paid for Kudus. Palace wants 68 million release clause triggered or matched even after it's expired. So they want the 68 million. That's what they want for Eze, people. That is what we're talking about. That's the fee we're talking about right there. But yeah, I mean, it's just so frustrating, man. It is so frustrating that if he ends up at Tottenham and we miss out on a player like Eze, it's not good enough, people, is it, to be honest with you? It's not good enough. And if Spurs move quick with this, which they seem to be doing, they're seriously in for him, while we're sitting here just messing around sort of thing in terms of like, we just look more focusing on selling players now. There is a scenario where he does end up at Tottenham, people. And I'll be absolutely gutted. I mean, we could lose out on Rodrigo as well to Man City. It's just like, what are we doing here at the end of the day? As I said, if the window ended now, people, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. You know, especially losing out on a player like Eze. Eze's top class, as we know. And we both view him as a 10. It's all about this sell to buy, isn't it now? Like Arsenal are more focused on selling players. There's a lot that we need to get rid of. But at the same time, we lose out on a player like Eze, Rodrigo as well. And the window ends now. Who do you actually see us getting if we lose out on Eze and Rodrigo now? Could we go for Lookman? But at the same time, Lookman could be at Inter now. He could be on his way to Inter. Apparently, he rejected Arsenal. Italian report saying he actually rejected Arsenal. But that just makes you think, are we actually in for Lookman? The one that I would actually go and get right now, if we don't get Eze, is Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers for me. Go and sign him from Villa. But again, that deal's going to be tough to get done. You know, Villa going to want a lot of money for him. And is he gonna? Are they going to sell him after he's one of their key players, isn't he? It's going to be tough. We're in what, the 12th of August right now. We've got less than a month until the window does shut. Are we gonna actually be able to get a deal done for Morgan Rogers? So we're slowly losing out on our targets, and it's frustrating, man. It really is, because we've been lacking a player like Eze. We've been lacking a player like Rodrygo for the left wing, for the attacking midfield as well. We know what we need, people, and it's like every single window. Don't get twisted. I'm happy we've got the striker in Victor Gyökeres, right? Very happy with that. But at the same time, you look at a player like Eze, it's an absolute no-brainer, man, in this window. And if he goes to Tottenham, it's a quality signing for them, number one. And we're going to be sitting here ending the window with Gyökeres, phenomenal signing. Zubimendi, good signing. But then Kepa, okay, good for squad depth. Norgard, squad depth. Madueke. And it just makes you think, it's not like Madueke could turn out to be good, yeah? But it just makes you go back to that signing, though. Why would you splash 50 million, over 50 million on Madueke? And you know what we got told, people? This signing is not going to affect Eze. Well, what's going on here then? What's going on here? We had 50 million there. You could put that towards the Eze deal. But instead we signed Madueke. Now, again, it's not even a dig at Madueke, because he looked all right in his first game. And hopefully he proves people wrong, like myself. I'm not convinced of the signing. But a lot of people were saying this wouldn't affect the Madueke. This wouldn't affect the Eze deal, signing Madueke. It seems right now this is going to affect the deal, because this guy could go to Tottenham, or Rodrigo could end up at Man City, and we're going to end up with mother arm faces at the end of the window. Honestly, let me know in the chat, guys. What would you rate the window right now if it ended right now with the incomings that we got in, for example, right? We saw no one else. What would you rate it if it ended? And if you ended up just this is it in terms of incomings. We may sell players here and there, but what would you guys rate it? Because for me, probably a 6 out of 10. People say that's negative. It's not negative. We're still short. We're still short. You know, like every single window, we always fail to do what's required. So I don't want to say it's completely over, because obviously it's not completely over yet. What we have in our favor is Eze wants Arsenal. But at the same time, the personal terms can take you a little bit far. Like, then they're not the be all and end all of it. If Arsenal is still haggling around selling players, Tottenham can go club to club talks, and they're very serious in talks with Palace, as Romano said. They really want to get this still done. They offer some money for him. You know, his release clause 68 million. What Palace want? Eze is only keen because Arsenal are not serious about him right now. So, yeah, I mean, someone says in the chat, Leao. Go and get Leao. Yeah, he's out there on the left wing. I just don't, man. It's so far after the start we had, because I honestly thought, getting Gyökeres in, that's phenomenal signing. We've got the striker and I'm buzzing with that. But we still need more signings, people. You saw it even in the pre-season. That left winger ain't good enough, people. Martinelli's not going to cut it. Trossard's not going to cut it. Madueke still got my doubts about him, to be honest, coming in. He had a good game, but we can definitely get upgrades on the left wing as a natural left winger. I wish we just showed some more ambition, man, at the end of the window. So, yeah, it's so frustrating, people. It really is. Get your thoughts down below. Get these likes fired up as well, people. 60 of you guys in the building. Let's go for at least 40 likes on the channel, man. And we're gonna catch up with some chats, comments as well. If you're new, make sure you guys do subscribe. The sport's been incredible this season as well. So, yeah, literally, less than a week to start, man, until Man United first game of the season. And then, yeah, less than a week to go. I'll be doing quite a lot of content as well. Let's catch up some comments, people. Let's catch up some comments as well. Where were we before? Is it a done? Nah, it's not a done deal, mate. It's not a done deal. He could end up at Tottenham. But yeah, it's not a done deal at all, mate, to be honest. This club lies to Arsenal fans every summer. This is a thing, like, we always get our hopes up for these windows, you know, the whole start of the window, yeah. People were saying about Rodrygo this, Rodrygo that. Oh, he's going to, you know, he's a dream signing. Arteta's in love with Rodrygo, apparently, right? So they're in love together. But yet, we're going to let this geezer go to Man City. Like, everyone was talking about Rodrygo. I've heard nothing about Rodrygo to Arsenal ever since. I've heard him more to go to Man City now. It's just disappointing, man. It really is. Because I think some of this window's been good. Like, I'm fair of it. Like, it's not all negative. I think, as I said, your craze is, you know, we got the striker in. We got the contracts, you know, with Wanyeri, Gabriel. You know, we got these new deals done, and we still need Saliba and Saka. But Zubimendi was done January anyway. We knew about that. And then, you know, like, the rest are just squad players, to be honest. So the positives is Gyökeres coming in for sure. Striker, right? The contract's done. But we still need some more signings, man. We still need that's the main priority, is a left winner. We cannot end the window without a left winner. But I got a funny feeling our left winner is Madueke next season. That's what I feel. You look at the pre-season, right? Arteta's played him on a left wing in the pre-season. Played him on a left wing, right? Both games. I've got a funny feeling we're going to end the window like this. Madueke will be the left winner signing. And we leave it with Martinelli, Trossard, Madueke on the left next season. It's just so disappointing, man. It really is. I'm also confident that we're going to get Eze. Very disappointed with the window now after Man City. Very close to Rodrygo. Yeah. I want to be confident that, I want to be confident with Eze, but right now, us moving this slow in terms of, like, now we're all focused on the selling players, which I get, you have to sell players. Of course you do. It's just, that's where I look at it. I think maybe he can actually end up at Tottenham. This is horrendous. Big up to you, bro. Again, Man City and Pep showing the right way to do business, player for player. Absolute fat scrio. Cherky for De Bruyne, Rodrigo for Grealish. So that's what I'm saying. You know, they're doing the player-to-player thing. They got rid of Savio. Well, looking to get rid of Grealish, gone out on loan. That Mactike, whatever his name is. Makatike. I can't say his name. But he's gone now, and they're replacing Rodrigo. They've got Cherky coming in. Reiners is in there for them. Eight Nori's in there for them as well. And they're going to go for Rodrigo, it seems like. Yeah, exactly. If that went through, then yeah, you know, they wouldn't be in for Eze, would they? But now they are. Honestly, like, if we miss out on Eze, like, I'll go all in for Morgan Rogers, people. I already would. Morgan Rogers for me, and then I'll go and get Leao on a left wing. Someone like that on the left wing. I don't see us getting Lookman anymore. I think he went up at Inter, but honestly, I think Leao, Morgan Rogers for me would be the main two I still go and get. I just think it's unlikely, though, that we're going to get either of them, to be fair. Yeah, Drew, we need a new intro, people. We need to cut it out. Literally, I'm so confident Eze will come. I'll put him in the intro, man. It's crazy. Creo, my guy, says, same as every other window, we get bluffed by high expectations, rumors in the beginning, and then we end up them going to a rival. Yep. We've seen it year in, year out, man. Year in, year out. We get linked with this player, that player, this player, that player. Yeah, everyone talks about, oh, what a window. You know, it's going to be Arsenal's perfect transfer window. And then we always get disappointed towards the end of it. When a big club like United needs to get 3 new front players, they go and get him. Yeah, even United, man. You know, Cunha, Mbeumo, and Sesko. You know, they completely get 3 new attacking signings. While Gyökeres is phenomenal, but at the moment, our 2 attackers is what? Gyökeres and Madueke, right? Yeah, Gyökeres and Madueke are only 2 new attacking signings. Yeah, big up AJ in the building as well, man. Facts. This is what we got told, man. People were saying, don't worry about it. Madueke is going to be coming in just as cover. He's good squad depth. He's good cover, right? 50 million. It's not going to affect Eze. We're still going to get Eze as well. That's what that's what everyone's telling us, man. It ain't looking good right now, is it? Bless up, AJ. Hope you're keeping well, man. I know it's been a while, AJ. So bless up yourself, bro. Bless up yourself. Bless up AJ every single time. Top guy AJ is, man. Big up AJ. My guy every single time, man. Trade Odegaard for Eze. Is that easy? That's never going to happen, is it? But I've said in the beginning, Josh, Leao, Rodrigo, and Williams rumored but deadline. They will end up with signing Nkunku and Miss Jackson on loan. That is, I can predict that. I can see it as well, people. You know, deadline day, Nkunku is going to leave Chelsea. All right, mate. We need another attacker. Nkunku, mate, come to Arsenal. Arteta can transform into the player he was at Leipzig and all that. Really, I can see that happening, man. Someone like that on deadline day. The club is turned into a circus. Dogs play music, darkness, secret training sessions is laughable. Is that actually true, though? As I said, it wouldn't surprise me, though, man. It wouldn't surprise me. Eze meant to be crap at left wing. I don't know about crap at left wing. I agree with you. I'd sign, like, he should be coming in as a number 10, you know, where Odegaard is. That's where I'd sign Eze. I think he can do a job on the left wing, but yeah, we need to get a natural left winger on there, like a proper left winger and Eze as well. But I just think Odegaard ain't going to get dropped anytime soon. So if we were to sign Eze, he can maybe play on the left wing. It wouldn't be a nice transfer window if I get something going wrong. Facts. Oh, yeah, big up. Yeah, all the dark arts, mate. Yeah, we all remember that. Eze's an Arsenal fan. Exactly, man. This guy's in the academy. He dreams play for Arsenal. That's the only thing we have in our favour right now is he wants Arsenal. But we don't seem to be going in for him. It's looking unlikely because we've the only way we really get it done is if we sell Trossard or something like that, maybe, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. I'm just going to call it and say if Spurs signs Eze, they would have a very good chance to finish above us. I'm sorry, but without a tried and tested left winger to supply York 14, this window is going to be a waste. This is what I'm saying, Creo, as well. If the window ended now and we end up just signing no more players, we could generally fall down. You know, forget about second again, a forget about winning the league title. I look at other teams like Liverpool, City, Chelsea, even. These teams here could finish above us next season. We could drop down maybe fourth, third place, you know. And that's just not good enough at all. Big up AJ, man. I appreciate every single time, man. Bless up. If only Arteta trusted a certain 18-year-old midfielder at the club, because we know if we don't get Eze, Arteta will play Trossard in the 10 rather than Wanyeri. That's what he did last season, right? I don't blame Eze for wanting him to go Spurs. We were racing time. Exactly. You can tell that Eze wants to leave Palace, all right? He's been phenomenal for them. He's been so loyal with Palace. You know, he's won FA Cup now, Community Shield with them. He's been one of their best players. He's done his thing at Palace. He wants a new challenge, you know, and he wants to move on. With all due respect to Palace, you can tell his mind's not in it. The way how he is, you know, sort of acting in the Community Shield after, you know, you saw his body language, right? Even Steve Parish coming out and saying, we don't know what's going to happen. We have to wait and see. Players come and go, right? Eze probably wants to move on. He wants to leave, right? We are just sitting there wasting precious time. Exactly, man. And people can sit there and say, oh, but we've got to sell players. We have to sell players. I get that. But at the same time, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, people. People say, oh, we've got to balance the books by selling players, right? Hold on a minute. Why do we go and splash 50 mil for Noni Madueke then? Because people were saying that this is not going to affect the Eze deal. And again, it's not even me digging out Madueke. It's the whole deal overall splashing 50 mil on the guy. Now we miss out on these players, man. We don't sign anyone else, it seems like. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't see... It's going to take a lot. And with only just under a few weeks to go until the window does shut, right? Nah, man, I don't see us going for Morgan Rogers. We're not even linked with him, and I think he stays at Villa for one more season. But I'm looking at it right now, right? Who's actually out there now? Because we're missing out on too many targets right now, right? Who's out there? Leave some people in the chat, people. Left winners, attacking midfielders that we can go and get. Eze alternatives, you know, that we can go and get. and a left winger. Because I'm sitting here right now thinking Leao is the only one out there we can go and get who's actually an upgrade. I'm thinking Morgan Rogers from Villa, right? Who else is actually out there? I love to hear some names. I love to hear some names down below, people, because it's looking unlikely, isn't it, people? It's looking unlikely. It really is. Even Man United have a proper front line. It's no use having Hijack without a magazine. Facts, absolute facts, Rio. Trey Martinelli for Lookman, but it looks like Lookman's staying, bro. It looks like Lookman's going inside, and it looks like Martinelli's going to stay at Arsenal as well. Eze competes in midfield with Zubi and Rice. Facts, exactly that. You have Zubi and Rice double pivot, and Eze free roaming in front. It's an absolute no-brainer, man. Everyone said it, and it just looks like it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, Lookman wants Inter. Apparently, he wants Inter. He wants to stay in Italy, and fair play to him. He wants an upgrade to go to Inter. Fair enough. Maybe he's letting Eze go to. Maybe he's letting Eze go in for Leao. But then again, I'm still dreaming. I don't see us going for Leao at this rate either. 7 out of 10 says Drew if the window in now. 4 out of 10 window says AJ. 5.5 out of 10. The 5 is for Nonino. Leo better than Leao. Yeah, 100% he's better than Eze on the win. Eze is a number 10 at the end of the day, isn't he? 6 out of 10 for me. I agree with you. Made good signings, but not getting a priority is disappointing. Facts. Absolute facts. And you know what? People are going to sit there and dig into Berta, right? They're going to say, oh, Berta's a fraud, Berta out and all that. Like, I get he's a director, right? I think at the same time, I kind of feel for the guy. Because this guy's had to come in his first season and he's got to sell these players on. Look how much wages these players are on from idiots who put them on there years ago. Yesterday we were talking about Reece Nelson on 100 grand a week when we could have sold him for free. These players on ridiculous wages, people, yeah? What do you expect this guy to do? Seriously, what do you expect this guy to do? What do you expect Berta to do when, this guy is trying to sell these players, yeah? No club's going to want to buy these players because they're on ridiculous wages. But that comes back from previous people in the past. So I kind of feel for him in that sense. But at the same time, I do get where people are coming from. Like, it shouldn't all be on Berta, though. Like, it shouldn't all be on this guy. He's been here for under 5 months. He's already got the striker in. Yes, he still needs to get other priorities in. But I'm not going to sit and I'm not going to say Berta out because where's the same energy for Arteta? Arteta's been here for five seasons now. Can't be above a 5. I'm sorry. I'm big up to 1K. I'm not one of those ITKs, but I can say that Eze is 99.9% Spurs bound. He held numerous discussions over the last week and has established PTs. There we go. Big up to you, 1K, bro. It wouldn't surprise me, bro. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up at Tottenham, to be honest with you. We're never going to sign Rodrigo. 85 mil is one thing. Yeah, the wages as well. We're just not going to be ambitious enough to pay that. Don says 6 out of 7 window as it sounds, bro, but more like a 5. We still got Deadwood in the team that needs to go. That's nothing as well, man. We got to sell some players as well. Like the Deadwood's got to go as well. There's still so many players finessing their way into this squad. Lokonga's still here. Fabio Vieira's still here. Reece Nelson's still here. Carl Hines still here. Who am I missing? I'm missing some players as well, right? We need to try and sell a winner for me. Trossard or Martinelli. Ideally, Trossard needs to go. Zinchenko's another one. He needs to go. Can we get money for Kiwior maybe? And I don't mind Kiwior, but can we get good money for him? 50 million I'm talking about. But we just know when the players on these ridiculous wages, right? When we can't sell to save our lives, when we're one of the most worst selling clubs in English football, people. That's a fact anyway. We're going to be... We've not even sold a player this window. We don't got any money for a player. I mean, what? We got 3 million for Marquinhos. Well done. We paid 3 million for the guy when we could have got him for free a few years ago. We got, 9 mil for Nuno Tavares. Nice one. Olympic sprinter. Cool. He's always going to go Lazio anyway. But apart from that, we either let the players run down their contracts and go down leave on a free, or we get nothing for them. And I look at other clubs like Liverpool, yeah, look how much they got for Quensa. Look how much they sold that Morton guy for, that Van der Berg guy for 25 million. They're sending these players for mad money. Chelsea do it as well. It's so frustrating. Like I don't be sitting here ranting every single stream, people, because I don't want to be negative all the time. But it's just facts at the end of the day. Like, you have to say how it is, people. I don't want to be, we shouldn't be. Gyökeres is phenomenal. I'm buzzing with Gyökeres. Yeah, we're all buzzing with Gyökeres. But you can't just sit there and say that makes a window 8 out of 10, because it doesn't. This is what I've been seeing. I'm seeing people rate windows certain at 8 out of 10s. How can you possibly rate an 8 out of 10? The striker's phenomenal. I get that. Yeah, we finally got a striker, and I'm buzzing with that. But we still look into our squad. Do what's required, Arsenal. Do what's required. We still got positions that need priority, and we could miss out on them right now. And we are missing out on these players, man. But yeah, bless up Don, man, every single time, bro. Absolute facts. As they're going to Spurs, Arteta out. Arteta's going to find Garnacho. Yeah, that he's another one. Any plasma hijack, yeah. We'll hijack the Garnacho deal, probably. Yeah, he's gonna be our new left winger signing, people. He's gonna be our new left winger signing. Big up to Queen as well. You're not getting Eze. He's coming to Spurs. It wouldn't surprise me if he went to you lot, to be honest. And he makes you, like, he proper upgrades you lot as well, don't he? People, you know what to do. Leao, Rodrigo, and Eze all day. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Leao as well. Big up to Rory as well. We had a good debate yesterday about it. He don't really rate him, which is, it's his opinion, in it, and he made some good points, to be fair. But for me, like, Leao's a no-brainer. I feel like, look, he had one bad season last year. He went through 2 different managers, Fonseca, Conceição as well. Now Allegri's getting the best out of him, it seems like. But apart from last season, he's always been a very, very good player, man. He's what I love about him the most is even when he plays against in Serie A, quite a few teams like the Parmas, like the Cagliaris, Venezia, against these types of teams who they play the low block as well. They usually play a bit more defensive, but at the same time, they still have a go. He does thrive, and he can unlock these low blocks as well. Some of the big games, like even when they won the league, he scored a brace against Inter, for example. Like, Leao only had one poor season last year, to be fair, but so did Milan as a team. Milan were awful. Their best player was probably Reiners, right? But that was it. Everyone else was awful. They were like how do I just? They're similar to Man United last season, right? They just had no chemistry. They wasn't playing for the manager or anything like that, and they went through 2 different managers as well. And they ended up missing out on European football, didn't they? But I do rate Leao a lot. I do rate him. I just think decision making in the final third needs to be better, but I think he's proved that as well. Creo, we pay quite 200. That's what I'm saying. You pay these players 280 grand a week. Jesus 265 grand a week, right? This is where it all goes. The wage structure has been pathetic. Even some players were just not good enough. Reece Nelson, 100 grand a week. Eddie Nketiah, I know we sold him, but he was on 100 grand a week. Why do we have this habit of putting these players on these ridiculous money? It does not make sense. It does not make sense, people. I disagree. I think he is good enough. Last season, he was one of the worst winners in Serie A. Like, there's some, like, we should be looking at Serie A, yeah. There's so many winners out there that will elevate, and we missed out on, right? Conceição from Juventus would have been for 30 million. He went to Juventus, by the way. I think it was 20. I think it was 25 million. Conceição went to Juventus for 25 million pounds, 30 million euros, right? You're telling me that we couldn't go and put in an offer for him, right? Conceição went for 25 million, right? Lookman's out there, 40 million. Currently on his way to Inter, it seems like. We're not actually in for him. People say he's rejected Arsenal. I don't think he has. I think he's. If we went in for him and put in a bid and put in an offer, he would choose Arsenal. You got to actually test these. You actually got to test the waters with these players, right? So many ballers in Serie A, man. Ozzolini from Bologna, baller, mate. Zaccagni from Lazio, baller. So many ballers in the Serie A, in these leagues as well. We should have got Kvaratskhelia before we went to PSG in January, but again, we missed out on that player. Yield is another good player from Juventus. I think we should get Leao if Eze doesn't. Big up Paul in the chat, mate. Hope you've been keeping well, mate. Leao over Lookman every single day. I'd rather Matoma. Matoma is a good shout. I rate Matoma, but he's saying at Brighton, I think, for another season. He signed a new contract. If you want to get Matoma, it's going to be like £80 million. We're not going to go anywhere near that. But I do like Matoma. I really do. Yeah, Don, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like I said, unprecedented. Goosebumps. Unprecedented as well. Listen, you're crazy. The type of something that does give you goosebumps. It is unprecedented, but you need more than that, people. We know our priorities. We know what we need, and we're not going to do it, it seems like. I've been knocking on Matoma. Yeah, that's a good shout. Really let us down is the inability to sell. A club like Chelsea would have made enough to sign Eze, just from selling Vieira, Reece Nelson, and Zinchenko. Facts. Absolute spot on. Let me put my charger in, guys. Make sure you guys get these like buttons fired up, man. Let's go with 50 likes if we can. Anyone who knows not liked it, let's smash up the like buttons up, people. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you are new tuning in, we're just been talking about Eze to Tottenham. They're going to be looking like to hijack the deal as well. So big at everyone, though, guys. Hope everyone's doing well today. But yeah, absolute facts, bro. Absolute facts. No, again, I'm not sitting here cussing Alberta, because it's not all on this guy. Like, yeah, he's the new director, and yes, he does have to take a bit of responsibility. I do get that, but I'm not dissing this guy. It's not on this guy. Like, what? As I said, what do you expect the guy to do when he's got these players on mad wages? Imagine we went in for Cherky earlier in the window because he went to City for pennies. Exactly. There's another one. There's just a whole list of players from last summer that we could have got, from January we could have got, from this summer we could have got as well. So many players that go different clubs that we could have got. It's so frustrating, man. It really is. Matoma, yeah. Anthony Gordon, at this rate, I would take him. It wouldn't be one of my first choices, but I don't think he's bad. My issue is that we pay Superman for Madueke, and we scored a ball over the Costa Eze. Makes no sense. Exactly that. Exactly that, Don. People were saying that it's not going to affect the Eze deal. People were saying, Madueke is going to be a good squad depth and all that. That's all well and good saying that, but he ain't. He's gonna be our left winger, people, Madueke, next season. And he's probably because how bad Martin's been, Trossard as well has not been convincing. But he is an upgrade, but it's not good enough upgrade. Not good enough. Me personally, I don't see the club going for another target if the Eze deal falls through. They'll think we've got our attacking option in Madueke. So at deadline, they will move in Kunku. Facts. Absolute facts, Plasma. We always mess up in the window, even though we took York. It's going to be a loan. I strongly believe that we messed up on the Eze deal as well. It's top gooners who gas up the club up by Madueke, aka Whoopi Goldberg. But when they do that, the club will go well. The majority of the fans is so that we won't get anyone. Facts. You don't think that Arsenal, like the hierarchy, don't see what Arsenal fans are saying? Of course they do. You don't think that they go on Twitter and these social medias and see all these Arsenal fans, gassing everything up? Of course they do, man. Of course they do. I'll be honest, I think we don't buy anyone. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Coming top four is like winning a trophy. It is like that. And that is awful mentality to have. That's just loser mentality. So yeah, that's whole narrative, man. It's top four, top four, top four. Yeah. That's what it's been in the recent years as well, especially. It's all about top four. It's like winning a trophy. Exactly that. No. You finish first and you win the trophy, you win the Premier League. That's it. No one's gonna remember second places or third places or fourth place. Nobody cares. It's winning, man. Like, especially for your Arsenal Football Club as well. Where have their mentality. If you support Brighton, cool. Or I don't know, Brentford. With all due respect to these teams, but that's probably their mentality. We're Arsenal Football Club. Shouldn't have the mentality of getting top four. It's good enough. It's got to be winning where we're at right now. The way how we've been going the past 2 seasons. You have to win. We have to win the Premier League now. My dream signing is the 10 position. It's Morgan Rogers, facts, but I don't see us paying 70 mil or Villa sending to us. Exactly that, bro. I agree. If Eze deal falls through, Ante will be happy because he's got Nonino, yeah. Even United could finish above us. I don't know. I mean, I think they'll probably have a better season. We'll see how they sort of attack. And if they can get that Baleba guy in there as well from Brighton, then maybe, yeah, they could be a backup there next season. Exactly, man. Exactly. Big up Arsenal women, man. Big up the Arsenal ladies. Yeah, proper team. Big up to Rene, proper elite manager. Yeah, Champions League in half a season for her people. I say Martinelli looks better when Calafiori is on his side, but let's be honest, we need better than a player who relies on an injury-prone teammate. Does someone look threatening? Yep. Big up Joseph, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Good to see you, mate. If Arsenal fail to win anything this coming season, then Arteta and Burton need to go. Big up to Rich. I think it's more Arteta personally, Rich, bro. I actually think Burton's shown that he can actually do some business. But at the same time, I think you look higher up as well. I think with the Kroenkes not being ambitious enough, yeah, in terms of going in for some proper players, like the world-class players, yeah, I think even if you look, people like Richard Garlick, right, and Tim Lewis, yeah, they're frauds, mate. They're absolutely frauds. I look at what Berta did at Atletico Madrid, 13 years, with Simeone as well. I feel like you give Berta someone like an experienced manager there, I think he thrives. I really do. I don't think it's all on Berta personally. The talk is we want Milan left winger Fofana. What do you think? We want Ace. Big up Lino, by the way. You mean Leon, right? You mean the Leon winner? I don't know a lot about him, to be fair. That Leon guy. People can gas him up, cool, but I don't know a lot about him. I've heard of him because I know he plays a Leon, but I can't say that he's an upgrade because I'm not seeing the guy. I know who you mean, but yeah, I think you mean the Leon player, right? I said in this beginning of the transfer window, I would have rather signed someone like Noah Lan or Simmons. Yeah, Simmons, he's out there as well. Like, I don't know what's happening with him in Chelsea. Again, he wants Chelsea, but what if Arsenal go in and try and hijack the deal? You know, like, should we be looking at Simmons? Because we were apparently looking at him as an alternative to Eze. He would be I rate him very highly. I think he'd be a good signing as well. We played 10 minutes in preseason. It's not good enough. Yeah. Bless up for that every single time, man. Mitoma, Leao, and Gordon. Why are we allowing Eze go Spurs? Fucking manager. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Lookman says Lino as well. Arsenal never miss Eze in any way. It might be a hopeful thinking, but exactly what Plasma just said there. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Go on, hijack Simmons from Chelsea. I'll take him all day long, people. I'll take him all day long. Fofana, so he's I've seen a lot of people mention this guy's name. I'm not seen enough of him, but if he's any good, then bring the guy in, obviously. Big up to Flash, man. How you doing, Flash? Hope you've been keeping well, bro. Flash, what are you telling me, bro, about this Eze going to Tottenham? It seems like they're looking to hijack the deal. We could miss out on Eze, bro. Bless up yourself, man. Big up to Jim. A lot of people are saying about Eze. Not Eze. A lot of people are saying about this Fofana guy. Is there anything came out about that then? I've not seen anything about the Fofana guy. Ben Jacobs just said Eze open to Tottenham would also welcome an Arsenal bid. He's already spoken to Mikel Arteta apparently, according to Ben Jacobs. Spurs are the ones moving. Arsenal are waiting as it stands because of outgoings is a focus, and because of 1 year we signed a new deal. I just don't. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't, to be honest with you people. Here's what it is, man. It's so frustrating. We're literally waiting there. Yeah, let's wait again, like every single window, and then we miss out on it. We end up missing out on him. Exactly that. Exactly, bro. I can't believe we're gonna try and let him go to Spurs. I know. And the thing is, he'll make, like, as much as we can't stand these lot, he'll make them a much better team. It will elevate them for sure. You know, Kudus, Eze now. Yeah. I don't blame, but I blame Arteta. Fair enough. I've always said for me, it's always been the Cronkies for me, personally, because they're the ones who give Arteta the new contract extension. You know, and to be fair, and they're the ones that splashed the amount of money on the manager as well. What was it? 800 million is getting up to €1 billion, isn't it? Why does it take so long to sell our players? I know. And then we get nothing for them as well, Flash. Spurs is gonna pay the asking money for Eze, something we can't do. All we want to do is save the Cronkies money. Yeah. I don't know if you guys agree with me here, right? But it kind of reminds me a bit of the Mudryk situation, the Mudryk saga, because Mudryk wanted Arsenal, didn't he? He agreed personal terms, like Eze's agreed personal terms of Arsenal, right? Mudryk twerked for Arsenal, but because Chelsea went in and paid more money than what Arsenal wanted to pay for Mudryk, he ended up going to Chelsea. And of course, he obviously didn't like that. You could tell by his body language, right? And his mentality. He didn't want to be at Chelsea. He probably wanted to come to Arsenal. But it kind of seems similar to me. Like, if Tottenham going in there, if Tottenham go and pay what Palace want, £6-8 million, and we don't do that, he could end up at Tottenham, and he's keen on Tottenham as well. You know, like, yeah, he may want Arsenal over Tottenham, but if Palace get the money that they want, all right, cool. Eze, you're going Tottenham. Jesus, another one, Zinni as well, yeah. You're right. We're genuine super with our wages. We give should be wages to the scrubs. Unbelievable that we have. There we go. There's another one. Zinni on 100 grand a week, people. Zinni on 100 grand a week. I actually want to check the wages out quickly. Arsenal players' wages, right? Let's check this out. How many players have we got on ridiculous wages, right? Let's have a look. Kai Havertz, highest paid player at the club, 200 grand a week. Can I get the thing up quickly? What's it called? Arsenal player wages, right? Let's just go through this, people, right? Let's just go through this, because this just tells you what you need to know, okay? Where we at? Here we go. Where is the wages, man? Here's the wages. We found them. Kai Havertz, highest paid player at the football club, right? 280 grand a week. For King Kai. King Kai's on 280 grand a week, people, right? As you can see here. Havertz, 280 grand a week. You guys can see it, right? Hold on. Get rid of this stupid advert, man. Nobody cares. Honestly, I don't care about the J League, with all due respect. Okay, Havertz, 280 grand a week. Gabriel Jesus, 265 grand a week. This is what we're dealing with right now. How are we meant to sell Jay? He's made a glass, okay? He's made a glass, and how are we meant to sell him with this amount of wages on, okay? Rice is just 240, but, you know, Rice, Odegaard 240, Gyökeres now on 200 grand a week, Saka 195, Saliba. These soon need new deals. So they're going to demand, if they're seeing Havertz on 280 grand a week, right? They're going to be demanding. Look how much they're going to be demanding. If you think about their agents, right? They're going to want exactly that. Saliba's going to want at least 200 grand at least. Same with Saka as well. That's going to go up and up and up. I reckon even around 250, 260 if they see Havertz on there. Gabriel as well. Ben White, 150 grand. Zinchenko, 150 grand a week, people, for Zinchenko. Marino, 130 grand a week. Calafoy, 120 grand. Reece Nelson, 100 grand a week for Reece Nelson, people. The guy's not played in 2 seasons. The guy ain't good enough. Like, he's meant to be leaving, right? Raya, Tomiyasu, who we had to get rid of, he was on 100 grand a week. Fair enough. He's been released. Trossard on 90 grand a week. Timber, 90 grand a week. Zubi, 75 grand. And then it gets a bit better here, I'd say. I mean, Lokonga's on 50 grand a week. Kivior, Vieira, Lewis Skelly. And then how much is I don't know how much Madueke's on. I don't know how much Madueke's on, but what I find ridiculous is this number one, Havertz, number one. How you on that much wages? Jesus, how you on that much wages? Yeah. Zinchenko, how you on that much wages? Reece Nelson, how you on 100 grand a week? It's crazy, people. And if we look how these players we need to sell, we need to get rid of Zinchenko. We need to get rid of Gabriel Jesus now. We need to get rid of Reece Nelson. Trossard needs to get rid of now. We need to get rid of him. Kivior, again, is... If we get some good money, I would get rid of him. Lokonga's still here. Vieira's still here. Hines still here. And there's a few more. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Let's go back for previous seasons, yeah? Let's see if we can find if we've always done this, because I kind of feel like have we always done this, right? Pie was on 200 grand a week. How much was Sterling on? Sterling was 110 grand a week as well. Oh my god. Let's go back in previous years just to see. Make sure you guys smash that buttons up as well, man. Anyone else that springs to mind? Yeah, this was mad. Eddie and Nketiah was 100 grand a week as well. Eddie was on 100 grand a week. That's mad when you think about it. Let's go 2022 season, man. Let's go 22. Yeah, I mean, Ramsdale, 120 grand. Let's go 2021. Let's just go back for the previous years just to see. Aubameyang. Oh, see, that's when he signed a new deal, didn't he? Laka, Pepe. Kolasinac was on 100 grand. Fucking hell. Let's go 2020 season. Yeah, that's when we put that Ozil was mad, wasn't it? I know he had to sign a new contract, but that's when he went downhill. 350 grand a week we put him on. Fucking Willian was 138 grand. Fucking Willian. What? How's he finesse his way on that much money, man? Ridiculous. So we've always really had this, haven't we? Where we just put these players on ridiculous amount of money. And then we wonder why we can't get nothing for our players. Let's go. Let's go Emery, Wenger era now. Let's go Mkhitaryan, 200 grand a week. Danny Welbeck was on 125. It's on the Emery. Let's go Wenger now. Latter stage of Wenger. Yeah, Ozil 350, Alexis 350, Mkhitaryan. Yeah, mad. Yeah, it's been like this, people, for many years, hasn't it? Been like this for many years. But yeah, there we go, people. There we go. That tells you what needs to know, doesn't it? It's what we're dealing with in terms of selling players, man. It's crazy. It really is. If we can get 50 for Kivior, we must let him go. Have a good years. I agree. Why we big up Harry? Why are we so shit at selling our top sales? Yeah, 55 million, people. 55 million. Does it say if it, can I find the highest player? Can I find the highest? like our highest ever sold players. Let's see. Let me quickly find it. Hold on. Highest sold players. Make sure you guys smash like buttons up everyone already as well, people. Transfer market, yeah. No, not that one. Transfer market. Most expensive departures. Here we go. Yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain is number one. Okay, let me share the screen quickly. Let me quickly share this. Set to continue. Right, you guys can see that, yeah? Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain goes to Liverpool, leaves Liverpool. Sorry, we signed him to Liverpool and he wins the league and Champions League. Nice one. 38 million euros. Right? What's that in pounds? Yeah, that's our highest ever sold player. 32 million pounds is our highest ever sold player for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. 32 million pounds. Yeah. 32 million pounds is our highest ever sold player. We've ever sold a player. It's 32 million pounds, people. Liverpool sold Quensa for 35 million. They sold Quensa to Leverkusen for 35 million. That's the highest right there. They got more for Quensa than we've ever got for a single player, people, in our history. Anelka, right? That was 99 to Madrid, 35 million euros. Okay. Alexis was swap deal Mkhitaryan. Fabregas is next. Smith Rowe was 31 million. What's that for Smith Rowe? 31 million. Smith Rowe we sold for 26 million pounds. Van Persie was 30 million. Alex Iwobi was 25 million. Balogun again around 24 million. Eddie Nketiah was 25 million. Joe Willock, we on 2029. Again, around 25 million. Overmars, Adebayor, Nazari, 27 million euros. Omri, obviously. Theo Walcott. Ramsdale was only 21 million, man. 18 million pounds we sold Ramsdale. People, but maybe I think we have a selling clause anyway. For that one. Vieira to Juve, Alexon for Marlon, Torre, Martinez. This one was mental, by the way. We sold one of the best goalkeepers in recent years, yeah, in Premier League and even in the world, up there at least. 15 million pounds we sold him for. Giroud sold him to Chelsea. Oh yeah, won Europa League and won the UCL, didn't he, as well? Nice one. 17 million. Xhaka as well was poor, weren't it? 15 million pounds for Granit Xhaka. 12 million pounds for Granit Xhaka. It's absolute mental. Diarra as well. And then we're talking years ago. Mari, I don't even care about Mari. Torreira's a baller, man. Trusty. Oh yeah, who remembers Austin Trusty? Look at it. This is ridiculous. Look at the money this has got. This is ridiculous. Koscielny, Gnabry, obviously. That didn't work out well for Arsenal. Who else we got? Bernd Leno. 3 million euros for Bernd Leno, people. International goalkeeper. Bernd Leno's an international goalkeeper, people. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Marquinhos. I'm not like, yeah, we got him for free, but then we paid 3 million to get good relations. Remember that? And then you're just going for like, yeah, and then it just gets worse, don't it? To be honest with you. then it just gets worse. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. It's just this has been so embarrassing in terms of selling players. We just can't we can't sell and say our lives. One of the most worst selling clubs. Big up views, man. Big up views on sport for the raid. Man, like views. Bless up views for the raid, man. Big up everyone coming from Views' channel as well, people. We've just been going through Arsenal's embarrassment in selling players and Arsenal's most highest wages players as well. So yeah, we've just been going through that. We spoke about Eze as well to Tottenham. But how's everyone doing, man? Big up coming from Views' Raiders as well, man. Views, bless up yourself, my guy. I know we need to get you on the channel, bro. I know it's been a long time overdue, but bless up Views, guys. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Views, and big up everyone coming from me channel as well. Really appreciate that, man. But yeah, I love to hear you guys' thoughts on Eze as well, and the window if we don't get anyone else, and what you guys will rate it. We can't sell any of them. They're unsure money. It's not Bert's fault. Facts. It's, you know, you got to look back at the previous. Maybe I also want to waiting for Chelsea buy Eze so they can buy Eze from Chelsea. Yeah, like we always do, right? As Indian Jersey should be going. That's what I'm saying. Liverpool sold Nunes £50 million. Liverpool sold Nunes for £50 million. Quensa for £35 million. Right? Let's just out of curiosity, yeah. Let's check how much Liverpool get for their players. Oh yeah, 135 mil for Coutinho. Luis Suarez 80 mil. Luis Diaz 70 million pounds. Raheem Sterling 63 million pounds. 63 million euros. Darwin Nunes 50 million pounds. Fabinho 46 million euros. Quensa 35 million. Benteke, fucking Benteke, by the way, 31 million. Danny Ings 28 million. Van der Berg 25 million. Oh my god. Carvalho 23 million. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. The Madueke signing is facts, because we got told that he's always coming for squad depth. He's not gonna affect the Eze deal. Andrew, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Good evening, Josh. Big up, and big up the people in the chat. I'm gonna leave the banter about our window to focus on the upcoming game. Sick and people calling me in it. Nah, bro. See, Andrew, you say how it is. Like the chat does as well. You know, people always want to come in and, you know, you always get called negative, yeah? Like, you can't say a bad thing about the club. Oh, you're a fake fan and all this, you know, stop crying about the window and all that. This is what happens, man. This is what these fans do. And then they gas up finishing second place year in, year out and not winning nothing. Creo, if we didn't have a doping ban, he would have been, exactly, bro. We would have been building all over. Exactly. How does he go for 50 million? Eze might not go to the years, but he gets straight into the number 10 for them. And Mikel won't drop his love child. Exactly, bro. He's adopted his son, like Havertz as well. He's a shadow of the player that he was as well. Facts, Don, bro. Jamie Vardy, big up Jamie Vardy in the chat, man. I thought Eze was an Arsenal fan. Was surprised when he's interested in my team Spurs. I thought he was going to reject us. Yeah, well, the thing is, Jamie Vardy, yeah, is if we were actually serious, if we was ambitious and we went for Eze and we actually went, you know what, we're going to put in a bid, we're going to put in an offer, he would choose Arsenal over you guys, yeah, because he's always wanted Arsenal. But where we're at right now is Arsenal just waiting, because we're trying to sell players. So he's going to be keen to join you guys because we're not there right now, and he wants to leave Crystal Palace. And you can sit there and pay the money for him as well, can't you? Why don't you? You know what? That's another good shout. That's another good shout, man. Why don't we go and try for Barcola? You know, he may want to leave if you don't get. Excuse me. He may want to leave if he doesn't get the game time next season. So yeah, why don't we go for him, Creo? Facts. Are we actually in here? Yeah, facts. Absolute facts, bro. Leao needs to be in this Arsenal team. I'm telling you, every single defense is scared of Leao. Jock and Saka, no one's scared of Martinelli on the win. Facts. He's too predictable. People just know what he's going to do. 100 million at least. I've done with people trying to give average players like Marty chances to continue hold the team back. Yeah, I'll be real. I'm done with him, to be honest with you as well. I can't even lie to you, man. And I was a big fan of him as well. Imagine having to pay a player that's injured the entire 60 grand a week, but you can't even negotiate left winger. Eze, Sarr, Palinha, what a midfield that would be. Yeah, you got signed Palinha as well. That's what I'm saying. You know, Kudus is in there for you lot. You could get Eze there as well. Conti Sal, facts. Bro, Conti Sal is a cold baller, man. He is a cold baller. He is top. Conti Sal is absolutely top. And he would have been about 25 million as well. You can play both sides, left and right. Superb player, man. Yo, Alvin, big up yourself, man. How you been keeping, bro? You almost called me Eze. Yeah, man. I wish we can sign this guy, bro, but it looks unlikely as well. Facts, Alvin. Yeah, Matoma's a good shout. Matoma is a good shout as well, to be fair. So Martinelli, even though lesser young. You remind me of someone. Why don't we go for Iliam Njai from Everton? He's a baller. I'll take Njai. I think you mean El Canus, Creo. But you remind me of players like who had gone under the radar a little bit, yeah? Iliam Njai from Everton. He cooked us when he played against them last season. But it's been excellent this window. He's got Saliba signing a new deal. Has that been confirmed yet? I don't think it's been confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Saka will as well. Why are we not looking at Lookman or Noosa as well? There's so many out there, people. Saka says, I don't think we're buying shit. Nah, I don't think we are either, mate. We're going to end the window like this and it ain't good enough. At the moment, it's not good enough unless he proves us wrong. Facts. Hopefully he does. Green Nonino transfer has been affected the Eze deal. Spot on. But then, do you know what we got told? It's not going to affect the Eze deal. Arsenal board is like WWE board. They hear what fans say, but ignore it. Yeah. We need a world-class playmaker. We can't rely on Odegaard. Facts. That's why we need Eze there instead of Odegaard. Wenger low-key created that mentality, reaching top 4 to be a trophy. Spot on, bro. I love Wenger, but I do think it definitely was. Look, Wenger was, incredible. But he stayed at Arsenal too long. Even at his worst, though, I'll tell you at his worst, he's still getting to finals and he still won 3 FA Cups in his last 3 out of his 4 last seasons at Arsenal. He still won 3 FA Cups. You know, they may have been paper over the cracks, yeah. But a lot of these same people wanted Wenger out because he was doing what Arteta's doing right now. Okay, but what he was doing, he's actually winning FA Cups in his last couple of seasons. And getting to finals, like he got to that League Cup final, and to be fair, we got battered by Man City. Yeah, we got destroyed. But it's still for finesse his way some trophies here and there towards the end. And top four. People were saying, "Oh, we want more than top 4 now under Wenger," but now we're just happy to accept it under Arteta. I felt like for the Madueke deal, we meant Chelsea's asking price almost immediately. But how long is it been rumored that we would make a bid? Bro, as soon as we get looking for a Chelsea player, we sign him in 10 minutes. We sign him in 10 minutes. As soon as we get Sterling, Raheem no dream on deadline day. Last day of the window, yeah, signed him. King Kai, first week of the window, signed him. Madueke, took 1 week to sign him. Yeah, as soon as we get in with a Chelsea player, it takes a week. We really need Eze more since Maddison and Son are injured and Sevilla. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tottenham are getting Savio as well. Now, Savio, he's still got a lot to work on, right? First, he's in the Premier. I actually don't think I think he's got potential still, as a winner. He shows some good signs, but I just feel like he needs to be a bit more physical as well and also work on his end product in the final third, right? But I look at them. They got Kudus there. They got Savio coming in, Eze coming in, right? Palinha coming in. For them lot, it's like, and they're fucking. You don't be saying this, but they're signing some good players, Spurs. Yeah, mate. Big up Chloe Kelly. You already know Plasma. You already know. Exactly, bro. He's not. People think he's going to be back up for Saka. No chance. He's playing on the left wing for Arsenal next season. He's going to be our left winner. Arteta thinks he doesn't need a quality or elite players to win trophies. That's he's some kind of smug genius with those souls to trading in his 33 formations and 145 crosses per game. Facts. Absolute facts, man. Without left winger, even Man United finish above us. I hear it. I think we could drop. Yeah, a lot of quality in the front three. Yeah, they got Bruno, and especially if Donnarumma, they're gonna get a new goalkeeper. They get Baliba. Is it Baliba? Balaba in as well. Yeah, if they get Balaba in, these types of players, yeah, it's not looking good. Vindaloo, big up, bro. It's the Cronkies. I agree with you, bro. I agree. They've always been the biggest issue for me as well. Big up, Julie. How you doing, Julie? Big up yourself. Great to see you as always. Not long till the season starts as well, Julie. Remember, Man United also get quality in their backup striker, Zertsky. United team looks very, very good. Big up the community. Big up Julie as well. We will take ages to sign a player. Yeah. Simmons might go City or Chelsea. Yeah, but again, do you not think it's because his mind is not in Palace anymore? He wants to leave. You saw at the end of the game. You know, his mind's not in Palace. He's going to want to leave people. He's going to come to Arsenal, isn't he? But we're not doing anything about it. Big up Max, man. Yeah, that's true. I don't believe that Eze will go to Spurs, to be honest. I'm not sure Simmons will come, but yeah, we should be trying there, but yeah. Not that Eze will go for Spurs over Arsenal. The fact that we're taking our time being slow, we might not have the funds, but then why buy man? And it goes back to that, doesn't it? It goes back to that. It goes back to why buy that much money on Madueke. Because he's a left winger signing, people. He's a left winger signing. Jack Grealish. Again, I don't mind Jack Grealish as a player. Like, I think he's definitely fallen off massively. And he had that mad price tag, but and I know he's got a bit of attitude and, you know, goes out partying and all that, but I think he's a good player. Big up E. Ross, my guy, absolute legend, bro. How you been keeping E. Ross, mate? Because nobody wants our players, high wages, and their ban averages and consistently injured. Facts, constantly injured. Facts, bro. Absolute facts. Bless out E. Ross for that, man. Hope you're all good, mate. We have a lot of players to sell, but we don't. They're goddamn donkey. That's why Arsenal players don't like to leave Arsenal. They're more happy with sitting on the bench and then getting paid. Zini Lokonga, Jay's not even on the bench. Facts. Brit Show has said that Spurs are ahead of Arsenal San Eze. Of course they are right now. Sleeper wants to be 200k at least. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. When these people are on, when you see Havertz on the highest amount of money, Saliba, Saka, oh yeah, you want new deals? Yeah, well we want more than the Havertz. Or we want at least similar to Havertz money. And then the whole wage bill is completely messed up. It's great. Yeah, Jesus on 250 grand a week, people. Terminate the Jesus still. It's not going to make a difference in the squad depth. I think Saliba and Saka get 300k. Yep. I see that done as well. We need a left winger. Big at AJ as well. Hope you're good, mate. That's all Arsenal can do is terminate contracts and other clubs are going to pay for ridiculous wages. We've done it year in, year out, haven't we, bro? Libby's on 75k a week. Nelson's transfer has been held up by Shakhtar. Fulham wants to complete the signing first before completing a loan deal for Nelson. I think just get rid of the guy permanently, man. I already do. Imagine a quality player like Zubi is only 25%. He's on it. Make it make sense, bro. Tells you need to know. Reece Nelson, okay, is on more money than Zubimendi. Raw. Man City might get Donnarumma now. Man City might get Donnarumma. Man City, Fabrizio just tweeted it out. Man City might actually get Donnarumma as well. That's crazy. It's what I'm saying. These teams are getting some proper players, man. Like if Man City get another sort out some more defenders. With Rodrigo coming back, Rodrygo gonna come in for them. Cherky, Reiner's in the midfield. Donnarumma now they're gonna get a proper goalkeeper coming in. That's crazy. Liverpool can still get Hijack as well. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, we if we're not careful, we could drop. We could drop down. We can really, really drop down this season, people. Maybe Berta can wiggle the magic, but the agents will look at it and say these guys are levels by the donkey. Absolutely spot on, bro. And it goes back to these frauds here. Yeah, exactly that. John Cena's in the chat. Big up John Cena. Big up Julie as well. Yes, Julie. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you sorry for coming to it so late. Restream, they unlike StreamYard, yeah. StreamYard, if you use StreamYard, they pin up the super chats. But Restream never pin it up. So if I miss it, Julie. But thank you so much. We want Eze coming, you Gunners, exactly, man. But it don't look like it's gonna happen, Julie, unfortunately, right now. But yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat as always, Julie. Hope you're having a nice summer as well, man. Big up to Julie. Thank you so much. Vinny's voice. Big up Vinny, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to Vinny's channel. I did a podcast, like a personal podcast on him as well. With him. Big up to Vinny, man. Where we spoke about this channel and my journey on this channel as well, and what's for the future. So go and check out his channel right here. I did a great podcast with him. Smash likes up, people. Thank you so much, Eros, bro. Legend, bro. Absolute legends. Even the blind Nunes cost more than the Ox. Exactly. 50 mil they got for him. Sanchez and Van Persie was easy over 50 million. But Sanchez we didn't get any for because it was a swap deal, wasn't it, for Mkhitaryan. Van Persie we got like 30 mil. Now you can miss out on Eze, allow him to go to Spurs. Yeah, I know. Facts. James, mate, give us in dry from give us Iliam in dry, bro. He's a baller. Nah, bless up, James, man. Afternoon, Josh. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. Other than Arsenal, mate. I'm not too bad. Thanks, bro. We got Everton as well next season. All the best to you guys next season. I think with Moyes, I think you can have a good season next year as well. He's a baller, but he's a snake at the same time. Shavin, man. The 4 goals, man. The 4 goals. I'm sorry, it's football, not basketball. Yeah. Yo, I Shavin, baller, mate. Absolute baller. Yeah, bless up views once again for the raid, man. Big up Gunner for life as well, bro. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, we've been through it, man. Big up Robert as well, man, coming from views. Big up everyone coming from views channel as well, bro. Thank you, views, for that, mate. Legend. Gnabry, we messed up on, didn't we? We messed up on completely. Big up Storm from Views channel. The Phoenix as well. Big up, people. Big up Views himself, the main man. Thank you for the raid, my guy. Big up yourself, Gunner for life as well. Hope you're good, man. That's when I can finally say Berta's cooking once we make a sal. The only thing that's concrete at the moment is possible. Exactly, bro. Exactly that. Exactly that. Trade Gabriel Martinelli for Lookman and trade Trossard for Wiz. I thought Wiz going Newcastle, isn't he? He's not bad. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Yo, Cooper, what are you telling me, bro? Big up Cooper as well. Hope your holiday's going well as well, man. Have Palace put a price tag for Eze? Yeah, £6-8 million, James, mate. £6-8 million, yeah. That's that, man. Facts, James, mate. Facts. Absolutely, at this point, he's the worst player in our starting 11. Big up Hendon as well, mate. Good to see you, Hendon. Hope you've been keeping well, bro. Big up yourself, Hendon, as well, man. Yeah, El Canoes. He's a good player. Big up James, man. That's your baller right there. He's top, isn't he, man? He's top class. He's top class. Lucer's a good shout as well. There's still many out there, but we're just missing out on all of them. Diamond and Maniera of Odo and Martinelli. It may sound controversial, but let's be real. Yeah, they deserve opportunity for sure, man. But it's bad how it's good for us for them, but it's not good signs how they're looking better than what we got right now. I don't see that, Julie. Nah, I don't see that. We maybe loan some players out, but not really buy some players on loan. Big up Liam, man. Buy and view. Yes, Liam. Bless up yourself, bro. Welcome back to England, man. Hope you had an amazing time. Make sure you go and check out Liam's channel, man. If you haven't already, buy and view. I've been watching the vlogs, mate. Loving the vlogs. You know, he's been loving life in Germany, in Munich as well. Got to see Bayern Munich batter up the scum as well. But yeah, it looked an amazing time. It was a nice break, I'm sure you and your family as well, mate. So bless up yourself, Liam, mate, and welcome back to the shitty UK, bro. But yeah, bless up, man. Hope it was all good. I hope Germany was all good as well. It looked really good, didn't it? From what I saw from your vlogs, man. But bless up, man. Welcome back, Liam, bro. Welcome back. And yeah, bless up yourself, man. Noni still was instant. Chelsea gave her price and answer. It was already on the phone to Josh Kroenke. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that, Creo. Yeah, I mean, Frank's a good manager as well, to be fair, ain't he? He's a good manager as well. Gonna flash the same old Arsenal ways, penny pinching. Things won't change on this manager and ownership. Spot on. Absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. Arteta said last week, Woppy's going to pay. Yeah, he's going to be a left winner, people. He's going to be on a left winner, people. He's going to be on a left winner. Yeah, it is Vinny, man. It is. Next season, mate. Next season, FC. When Wenger said fourth place is a trophy, all respect for him went out the window. The club have waved the white flag on a future Premier League and eventual UCL win. The South, TH14 is the final nail. Facts, bro. Absolute facts. And I think it's like Sky Sports, wasn't it? They ran with a top four narrative now. Oh, the top four race. Please tell me about Eze. Yeah, bro, you could hijack the deal for him. Somebody called Nazari are shoving over Mars at retirement. Ballers, man, to be fair. Ballers. I'll get Alexis back, mate. Baller. The man said, where's the win the dog plushie? Nah, bro. No. None of this win the dog plushie. If I was win the Premier League, I'll flip and buy 10 of them, mate, and have them win them back. But we ain't going to do that. This flash likes to subscribe people. It depends on if Edison leaves Man City. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it, to be fair? That makes sense. That makes sense. The Liverpool are signing Leone as well, man. Giovanni Leone from Parma. He's a baller as well, man. And they could get Mark Gay. And he could get Mark. They can get Mark Gay as well. Liverpool. Crazy. Ridiculous, man. Is it only me, but any bad news related to Arsenal? Then Fabrizio's quick to say, any good news, he's vanished. Exactly, bro. Exactly that. I can't get my words out. Rodrigo and Eze going to different clubs. Yeah, that's true. They still need to get defenders in. Donnarumma is not good with his feet. Not good for City. Waiting to see. Look, mate. I hear it, but when I watch him play for Italy, he's one of the best international goalkeepers for Italy. For PSG last season, he was one of the best in the world. You know, but yeah, with his feet, that's a good point. That's a good point. He's not great with his feet, but overall as a goalkeeper, he's elite. He has been for Italy and he has been for PSG. Yeah, this is what we got told, man. I'm president is summer goosebumps, more like more like chicken pox. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, man, like Serge, bro. Still at your club, right? If City gets Donnarumma, most possibly they could win, even with A1 firepower. That'd be hard to beat. Donnarumma, person knocked out all the English clubs. Yep. Big part of that as well. I hope so, mate. I hope we get him. Nah, I think it'll be 6-8 million for any. So if you lot wanting to go for Eze, you well and truly could as well. You well and truly could. Yeah, Miss Jackson on deadline day. Miss Jackson on deadline day, people. Gay is closer than Eze. Yeah, that'll be a good signing as well. We're so close to a Prem title. It's the final piece, not just a top class number creative midfielder. Is that is it too much to ask for? Exactly that, bro. Exactly, bro. Best goalkeeper in the world, man. You already know, Liam. You already know. This is skin rash. Exactly, people. Exactly. But yeah, people, there we have it, man. There we have it. If there's any actually other news, let's quickly double check. I don't think there is, people. Liverpool again looking to go for Hijack. Fabrizio just said it there. Yeah, Liverpool gonna get Hijack in. We're just looking. Yeah, we're just looking to just sell players now. It's like no one else. So there we go, people. There we go. But yeah, big up everyone who tuned in today, guys. Really appreciate the support as always. Thanks for all the likes as well. How many are we on right now? We're on 64, man. Let's go. Anyone? Let's go 65 if you haven't already, guys. Before we get out of here, get the likes fired up. Be greatly appreciated. I'll be back this week. Obviously, we have a lot of videos coming out. Man United preview, lineup, combined 11, opposition preview as well. I'm going on the Man United fan channel tomorrow. Yeah, I've got so much coming up, man. Previews and all that, and then hopefully some proper news, man. Some proper transfer news every single day, of course. So keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled out as well for that. If anyone's live, people, should we give a raid? Anyway, if anyone's going live, let's see, man. Let's see. Anyone going live, people, or anyone is live right now? Not that I'm aware of. DG, man. Let's go and raid D, or how long has he been live for? Yeah, DG is live, man. He's been live for an hour though. That's the thing. Let's see if I can redirect quickly. Where are we at? Details. Customization. Redirect. Give me 2 secs, people. Getting phone calls as well. All right, let's go and raid DG, man. Oh, mate. Hold on. Getting phone calls and all that. Yeah, guys, go and raid DG. Bless everyone, man, who tuned in. Absolute legends. Put in DG channel True Gooner Raids or Josh True Gooner Raids. Put that in there. And I'll catch you guys hopefully maybe later on if we've got more news. If not, I'll be back tomorrow as always. Bless everyone. Okay, people keep calling my phone, man. Keep spam calling me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.